damn barn, old Route 9. Big B sits at the counter, taking his time, sipping on suds with a critical eye, notebook open, he's the beer judge guy. Amber ales, porters, lagers that bite, Big B's reviews light up the night. Got a hint of caramel, a maple twist, this one's a winner, straight on my list.
Welcome back to the damn bar, y'all, for another Big B beer review. All right, we have another local brew here from the awesome Escape Brewing Company in Trinity, Florida. We have Five Flags Pilsner coming in at 5% ABV from the Escape Brewing Company. Trinity, Florida. That's not too far from where I live in Zephyr Hills. All right, don't say much about it online other than that they use Northern Brewer hops. Okay, and it's a Pilsner, and I love Pilsners. So let's get into it. It's a nice little shaklook there, a little messy. All right. Nice pour. Oh yeah, beautiful cascade. It's a bit cloudy for a Pilsner. Yeah. It's actually pretty cloudy for a Pilsner. You know, the key thing about a Pilsner especially is clarity. You know, that's what most American lagers like Budweiser and all that stuff are based on, or is the Pilsner. And it's all about the clarity, and this sucker is not very clear. I mean, it's not super bad, but this sucker pretty hazy. It's not a good sign for a Pilsner, I'll tell you that right now. It's just not the one of the key characteristics of a Pilsner if you look it up. Smells like a good lager. Get a nip of the head. Malty. A little bready. All right. So this was only canned a couple months ago. So, okay. Take a look. All right. Kind of an interesting can art on here with the octopus holding Five Flags. I don't get it. I don't know. They didn't have a story behind it, but I'm like, there's a stick there for another flag. I don't know. You know, octopus it's got plenty of other. I don't know why it's only 5 flags. I don't know. There's no real information about it, which is fine, I guess. You don't have to have a story with every beer. I guess you have to go to the brewery to find out that. All right, let's take a look at this hazy Pilsner, which is, you know, Pilsner basically means clarity, you know, so this is, look at how hazy that and cloudy that is. Yeah, that's not a good sign for a Pilsner, I'm telling you that. Yeah. All right. Got some head retention and lacing. That's a good sign. Color-wise, it's pretty light in color. I'm going to say about 2 or 3. All right, y'all. You know what time it is. Crack them open. Pour them up. Let's get to drinking. Alrighty. Let's get into this, shall we? A little swirly swirl. All right. Salud. Well, that ain't bad. Look, Mike, I mean, that's different. The finish. I said that ain't bad, and then the finish came along, and that was still not bad. It's different. So, I kind of like base a lot of my Pilsners off of Pilsner Urquell, which has a very distinct flavor, you know, and it's a great beer. I love Pilsner Urquell, the original true Pilsner, which, you know, is spawned a whole thing, you know. If you look at the history of beer, it's pretty wild. It spawned the whole push for clear, refreshing, crisp beers. This is different. It proves that a Pilsner is a hard beer to master. This has got a citrusiness there. Definitely got a little bit of a fruity citrusiness, which is not really supposed to be in a Pilsner, but very faint. It's got some a little bit of a malty backbone. It's relatively smooth and a little watery. I just wouldn't call it a Pilsner, you know. Just call it a lager or whatever, you know, and get get away with that. It's almost got a bit of a like a pale ale flavor to it, you know, kind of that edge to it. It's all over the place. So it's not bad by any means. It's definitely drinkable. It's refreshing, light in the body. Yeah, that's a weird citrusiness. Anyways, food-wise, I don't know. I think this would be good with a lot of stuff. I'm thinking just like a good BLT would be great. A good bacon, lettuce, tomato, a good one would be a great pairing with food with this beer. Anyways, moving along to the interwebs. It's not on Beer Advocate, but it is on Untapped with 389 reviews. It gets an average of 3.63. That ain't bad at all. It's above the 3.5 mark. So that ain't too bad. For me, would I buy it again? I'll put the pricing that I found online next to it. But what it was, I paid for it is a 4-pack. Excuse me. Came out to $12.83 for a 4-pack of these pints. So it's roughly $3.21 a can for one of these beers, and about 20 cents an ounce. No, I would not buy this one again. Nah. Besides the fancy little octopus sticker logo, and so I know Escape has better beers and stuff, and I kind of wish they would just have not named this one a Pilsner. It's not. It's maybe a lager, but it definitely doesn't have those characteristics. So I would not buy it again. So, but doesn't mean I wouldn't finish, you know, and drink it and enjoy it. It's still enjoyable to an extent. Memory bells. One memory bell. One memory bell out of 5. Craveability. I'm gonna give it about a 6.5, 7. You know, it's because it's not bad. It is. It got a good flavor to it and all that. Big B Beer Review grade, because of the fact that it's titled, it's supposed to be a Pilsner, and it's just missing a lot of Pilsner elements. I'm gonna give this one a D. Oh, D. Hate me if you want, but don't call it what it ain't, you know? There was years back I saw like a commercial, or not a commercial, something for a Pilsner, and it even said hazy Pilsner. I'm like, what? That's the dumbest thing ever. It's like, wow. Your Pilsner is supposed to be clear. It means clear and all that. It's like, so why would you want to hate? It's like total opposites. It makes no sense. It's funny. Maybe I'm just out of it. I don't know. Anyways, I hope y'all have enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed drinking it, or more. And please remember to hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel out a lot. Remember to like, share with your friends. And let me know. Have you had this Pilsner from Escape Brewing? This lager? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of Pilsners? What's your favorite Pilsner? let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. Like I said, I love Pilsner Urquell is like my #1 Pilsner, really, when I think of a Pilsner for me. So let me know. And stay tuned. I got plenty more great beer reviews and blind taste challenges, mystery challenges, home brews, and more. Make sure you don't miss out by subscribing. It doesn't even cost anything, too. It's free. It's totally free. And you get a little bubble thing pops up whenever a new video comes out. I usually release on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of every week. So, except for Christmas time, when I do one every day, counting down to Christmas from my Advent calendar, which I'm still on track to hopefully do for 2025. We'll see. And it's going to be a custom Advent calendar, too. So make sure you don't miss out on that. You're going to lots of fun stuff coming. Make sure you subscribe. I hope to see y'all here at the damn bar for the next one. Till next time, salut and happy days.